Yes.
Okay, her name is Mao Ning.
Moaning?
Yes, that's all she does is
What's she
moan all the
moaning
time.
about now?
You know, she's the foreign whatever press secretary type thing. She gets up there. Foreign ministry spokesperson is the correct term.
Yes.
She gets up there and she's the one who's always like, the COVID-19 came from an American lab or whatever. You know,
Yes.
she'll be the one like America's to blame for everything.
Correct.
You know, that's
China
that.
is at the forefront of everything good in this world.
Yes, China's never done anything wrong, but America sucks. That type of
America
thing.
had slavery.
Yeah, that's exactly. That is her job.
Yes.
So she's just joined Twitter or X, and this is what she said.
But how?
Well,
It's illegal in China.
exactly. Well, we'll get to that. She says, excited to join X. Looking forward to sharing updates on China's foreign policy and relations and much beyond. Let's work together to foster understanding and friendship.
If this is the way, like the direction the world's going in, things are not good.
No, for sure. Well, I mean, I immediately when she posted this, it popped up on my feed. I was like, are you joking? So I said, why don't you allow Chinese citizens to use X? Hypocrisy at its finest. What's good for you isn't good for the people. Why do you treat the people of China so poorly? Why aren't they allowed to work together with and foster understanding with us Uyghur, you know, us foreigners, basically? One thing that's very interesting is I want you guys to pay attention. My reply got almost the same amount of likes. I mean, it would be really nice if it got more likes than hers, but
Would that
she
not
has,
prove a point?
yeah, exactly. She got 1.7k likes for her first post. My reply got 1.5k likes, almost the same amount.
Wow.
It'd be excellent if it got ratioed somehow.
Excellent.
Yeah, it would. Anyway, the reason why this really makes me mad is I thought, okay, we're in a situation here where the Chinese government is allowed to freely use foreign platforms to blast their propaganda, and it's unchallenged.
Yeah.
Completely unchallenged.
In fact, Twitter removed government labels off of people.
Yeah, so it's completely unchallenged. You cannot go and put propaganda on Chinese social media.
Correct.
You're not allowed to.
You cannot.
It's censored.
Yes.
I cannot go into Chinese media on Weibo or something and say America is better than China for anything. I can't say that China is worse than America for anything.
No.
You know that? It's not possible. You can't do it. They'll block it. They'll ban it. They'll completely censor you. But they're allowed to come say whatever they want. So I thought, okay, benefit of the doubt. Let's see. She says she wants to like work together with and foster friendship. Let's see the kind of things she's posting, right?
I pulled up your post. 1.5k likes. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully it can, you know, hint a little hint to them to say like, you know what?
We suck.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's take a look at the kind of things she puts up. She puts up like propaganda fluff about, the Chinese festivals and stuff, right? And, you know.
Which is whatever.
Yeah, but then she starts to put up things that are just critical of the West and, you know, fluff pieces. I thought we should look at this
The air
particular
quality
thing.
in those cities that famously was so bad in Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, it's now, you know, better than in some Western cities.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Wait, excuse me?
I actually, you know, I wanted to show everybody how propaganda works, okay? China is making the sky blue again. China is making the sky blue again.
Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, it's now, you know, better than in some Western cities.
I like how the BBC politics put this out. Yeah. Air quality that was famously so bad in Chinese cities is now better than in some Western cities.
Which ones? Which ones?
Well, I thought we should take a look.
Okay. Yeah,
Because this is quite the claim, right? Energy boss Greg Jackson says the use of green energy, blah, blah, blah. So we just went today to the air quality thing. Let's take a look at Beijing. We actually did go to all the cities that he mentioned, okay? But we just use one for now. Beijing, right now, is 168, unhealthy.
Yeah.
Let's go to the notoriously bad American city, Los Angeles.
Okay.
Everybody knows.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst in America. It has, you know, all that smog.
Yeah.
Let's see what Los Angeles is right now. Okay? It's 32, dude. So, okay, so that these cities in China are now better than some Western cities. We looked. It's not true. We looked at the cities in China and compared them to Western cities. It's not true. This is China today at the whole map. You can see it's pretty much moderate, I'd say, to bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, you can see, like, as usual, Japan's green and yellow, and China's red. Let's look at the USA today. Same day. It's all pretty much green. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's like, if you look at like right now, historical data also proves this wrong.
Yes.
And I mean, if you're going to cherry pick and you're going to say Beijing's good, but then some Western cities, then tell us which one.
Yeah, tell us
because
which
we just
ones.
went around the whole world and China's worse than everywhere
We went to
except
like
India.
Lisbon in Portugal, and we went to Norway. We went all over the place.
See how this
looking.
works though?
Yeah.
It's so bullshit.
Yeah, so people looking in their feed, now you've got this Chinese government official who's putting out this guy who's then being boosted again by BBC and everything, just making a claim. Hey, now it's better than some Western cities. And people be like, oh, China's ahead of us in green tech. Whereas in reality, it's not true. China's cities are not. They don't have cleaner air than Western cities.
Terrible. It's so unfair to Chinese people as well, because they have to suffer, quite literally suffer more than anywhere in the whole world.
Yeah. Can you read the little blurb underneath there?
Yeah, it says, according to data published by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, the Lancet Respiratory Medicine, and China is the country with the highest number of lung adenocarcinoma cases caused by environmental particulate matter pollution. In 2022, among more than the 110,000 male cases worldwide, 114,486, nearly 70% were from China. Chinese women's cases of lung adenocarcinoma due to air pollution also accounted for about 70% of the global cases.
Yeah, it's crazy because if you look at the numbers.
Just had a family member in China die. He was in his 50s. He died of lung cancer, never smoked a day in his life. Done.
I had an uncle who died of lung cancer. He smoked every day of his life.
Well, there we go. We have both sides of the coin.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it's true. If you read this actual article, if you take a look up there, it says study points finger at China's air pollution as lung cancer cases in never smokers rise.
Yeah.
So people that have never smoked in their lives.
That's what I just said. Yeah. Literally the other day, my uncle died.
They're dying of lung cancer. And the fact that out of 110,000 cases, 78,000 of them were from China. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop this bullshit. I'm sorry, but stop trying to pretend that China's like better as far as green technology and clean air and stuff, because it's absolutely provably, demonstrably false.
Yeah.
But guess what? The foreign ministry spokesperson for China is allowed to go on Twitter and spread this bullshit.
While all of China gets blocked off of Twitter.
Yeah. Isn't that just nonsense?
I'm so tired. It's a lot, and I say this all the time. Mm-hmm. But it's like we're living in a world and society where truth doesn't matter anymore. Because isn't it crazy? Like, I feel like 20 years ago, if you made the argument, it's like, that's weird that your government is on this website that you block.
Yeah.
And then you're talking on behalf of everybody. And then when faced with the question, why aren't they allowed to use it? Everyone just kind of accepts that as the fact.
Well, it's like if the Soviet Union was operating a radio station during the Cold War in America.
Yes.
That could just blast out propaganda.
Yes.
That's what's
but
happening.
I mean, everyone was listening to
Yes.
it.
Yeah. Now, take a look. I thought, let's look through some of her other posts here, okay? It's just like, oh, China's great. Look at our festivals. China's great. Look at our festivals. China's great. Look at our festivals. China's great. Look at our future technology with our spaceships and stuff. China's amazing. Oh, what's this? U.S. tariffs are, driving up prices.
For consumers and hurting and fueling corruption.
And then she's showing like dollar bills with blood on it. I'm sorry, but is this...
That was quick. It was quick going from like, let's eat some dumplings together.
Let's foster
to blood
understanding.
Yeah.
If this is what you call fostering understanding, which is basically, we are great, you suck. We are great, you suck.
Yes.
We're amazing, you're terrible. You are rubbish. You're the problem in the world and we're the solution. Is that fostering understanding?
No. Especially when your people can't even talk to the other people they're supposed to have mutual understanding with.
Yeah.
Because you block them.
Seriously. Okay, now I'm going to say something very controversial here. Okay? You know how Elon Musk is running the show more or less in America these days, or at least has a huge amount of influence. Let's just put it that way.
A lot of influence, yeah.
Elon Musk's mother is a spokeswoman for Chinese fashion brands and things, okay? She's got a lot of dealings with China. Elon Musk himself has his gigafactories in China. Elon Musk has a lot of dealings and a lot of interests in China. Elon Musk runs Twitter, which is now allowing Chinese government officials to run propaganda rampant everywhere. I think there's a conflict of interest here. Can I just say that? There is a conflict of interest when it comes to China China's interests and American interests, because Elon Musk has so much sway over what's going on. We're seeing this this unfair situation going on.
Very
here.
one-sided right now.
It's very
China is steamrolling the rest of the world in public opinion because they are an authoritarian country, when I remember you, that has an 8 out of 100 on the Freedom Index.
Yes.
Can
I
block
remember
everything domestically
Yeah.
and then go and fire hose, cherry-pick propaganda while getting boosted by Western platforms.
Yeah.
While voices like us are pushed more and more and more down.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely insane.
Well, I mean, look, that's why we rely so much on the common sense of our audience
Yes.
and the intelligence of our audience.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you guys know what's going on. But, you know, we have to keep bringing this to light because it's actually quite ridiculous when you look at it this way.
It is.
You know?
It's just unfair.
No, it's completely unfair.
You shouldn't allow the Chinese government's Ministry of Propaganda to allow their foreign ministers
Yes.
to spout anti-American propaganda while limiting their citizens. It doesn't make any sense. It should be
Correct.
tit for tat.
Well, I just hope that my little reply to her initial post ratios the likes. You know, it might draw a little bit of attention to it. So let's hope that happens magically. Anyway, okay, just want to end that off. China's construction of coal-fired power plants reaches highest in a decade. Again,
To fly in the face of the whole China's using green energy thing.
Yes.
I just don't understand because, again, these intellectuals, these not scientists, these people that write these things to get on news sources, right?
Yeah.
And then use China as the pinnacle of green technology. China built more coal plants than everywhere in the world combined and then built more.
and is building even
And
more.
is building even more now.
So this whole idea that, oh, China's really like, they're bringing the pollution down.
What are you
it's, like,
talking about?
Better than Western cities. Nonsense.
Look at the
you
map.
liar.
Look at
You
the map.
liar, yeah. That dude's such a liar. You know what I mean?
My gosh.
I'd like to have a drink with him one day and just ask him, like, what's it like being such a liar?
This is
You
a
freaking
very-
liar.
this is a poignant
I'll be
question.
asking, I'll be like, you know, what am I holding here in my hand? It'll be a beer. I'm like, no, you liar. I just put something that looks like beer in this cup.
Ah, you got him. You got him.
But he's just such a liar. I don't like liars.
Yeah, it's such
And I'm not
bullshit.
talking about the instrument.
It's such bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Stupid liar.
I remember you. You left my
Calling that old woman a turkey?
She sounds like a turkey
sounds like
goblin.
she's
I'm
gobbling.
sorry, but it just,
No,
in
she
my
sounds
mind,
like
it's just
she's
like,
gobbling.
I need Mount's toilet.
I need Mount Toilet! 44 值
What a wonderful sight. How come I've never seen it before? It looks bloody awful.
Actually,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
paused. I just want to look at that. That's actually a nightmare.
I'm getting a lot of nostalgia looking at
It's
this.
like bad nostalgia,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
bad.
nostalgia.
It's bad nostalgia.
Bad-
Look at that pile of trash once again. Someone is living in that pile of trash.
Close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my life.